Well, shucks. I'm the one with technical difficulties this time, David. Hold on, I'll jump out and join back in. See if that fixes it.
Okay. Hi, Lexi.
Okay, is he better?
I think so. I mean, I can see you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now I gotta share my screen again real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Recording's still going. Perfect. All right, so happy Friday and welcome to the Delta Mu Delta virtual induction ceremony for Nu Gamma chapter at Ferris State. This semester is our second induction to the Society at Ferris, and we're very excited that you're able to join virtually and that we were able to accommodate for a quote-unquote makeup to make sure that we're able to get everybody inducted. So we'll start kind of with an introduction. We don't have everybody on the meeting because I kind of sort of did it a little bit last minute. So unfortunately, we won't be able to have everybody join, but I'll introduce myself. My name is Brooke Grammer. I am the president for the Delta Mu Delta Nu Gamma chapter at Ferris State University. Again, this is really just the second semester of getting this organization kicked off. So we're really excited to have everybody. I'm graduating with my bachelor's in business administration in December and then jumping right into my master's for data science. So I'll still be around. I am an online student, but I'm more than capable and willing to help in any way that I can.
Hi guys, I'm Brooke Boron. I'm the secretary. I graduate this semester with a bachelor's in business administration and a minor in operations and supply management. I was inducted to Delta Mu Delta spring of last year. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Feels like last year, but it was this year.
Hi guys, I'm Kayla Archer. I'm one of the advisors in the College of Business. And like Brooke said, this is only our second semester really doing this. Though it is a National Honor Society, you are becoming, one of many. And we are excited to have your help and to have you realize that this isn't just a group that you are joining, right? This is a National Honor Society. So you did the work, you have the grades, and you're in the top % of those that attend Ferris. So we're very proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. And thanks for being able to make it today.
We want to have Scott go.
Just joined. If you want to go ahead and go, and then we'll see if he can jump on after.
Awesome. My name is Sarah Atkins. Oh, go ahead. Okay, I'll jump in. I'm Sarah Atkins, and I'm an academic advisor in our College of Business, and I am super excited to welcome all of our new members.
This is Scott, also an advisor, and excited to have you aboard. Again, congratulations and kudos for the recognition that you deserve, as Brooke was saying. So I welcome you to the Delta Mu Delta Honor Society.
And then Bill Bovey and Adesola are both part of the board as well. Bill is the vice president and Adesola is the treasurer. So I'm sure you'll see their names in emails and such. Okay, so we'll go ahead and begin the induction. So members of Nu Gamma chapter of Delta Mu Delta, we will now proceed with the induction of newly elected members.
Ms. President, I present 3 candidates for membership in Delta Mu Delta.
Okay, the bylaws are the fundamental law of our society and published on the national website. Do each of you accept the purpose of Delta Mu Delta as expressed in those bylaws? And do you desire to be admitted into Delta Mu Delta? If so, will you please come off mute and say I do? We'll proceed alphabetically by last name as indicated on the screen. So Emily, if you could come off mute.
Yeah, I do.
Lexi?
I do.
And David?
I do.
Perfect. All right. The next order of business is the induction of new student members of New Gamma Chapter. Therefore, I address myself to those students who are to be inducted today. Your scholastic qualifications for membership in Delta Mu Delta have been verified by the Dean of the College of Business. You have been honored by an invitation to membership in Delta Mu Delta, and I am therefore authorized to induct you as members of the New Gamma Chapter. I will now give you some information about the origin and the history of Delta Mu Delta and explain the symbolism of the name and key. Delta Mu Delta is an international honor society established to recognize and reward superior scholastic achievement of students in business administration. The society was founded at the School of Commerce, Accounts and Finance, New York University on November 18, 1913. It was the result of the efforts of 5 professors from the University of New York, the University of Yale, and the University of Harvard. These educators believed that recognition should be given to outstanding students of business subjects. Specifically, the purpose of Delta Mu Delta is twofold. 1, to promote higher scholarship and education for business, and 2, to recognize and reward scholastic attainment in business subjects. Chapters were formed at other leading colleges and universities. However, it was not until 1952 that a national chapter was organized under the nonprofit laws of the state of Pennsylvania for the purpose of binding the individual chapters into a cohesive unit to carry forward the aims of the society. It is to the New Gamma Chapter that you are now to be admitted, but your membership is in the society wherever established and maintained. This honor can be obtained in only one way. It cannot be bought, nor can it be had as a gift. It must be earned by faithful, earnest toil, by serious application to studies, and persistent application in scholastic work. Your success in college has brought you this recognition. We expect you, as members of Delta Mu Delta, to add new luster to your school, your community, your profession, and to the society. The name Delta Mu Delta stands for the Greek phrase Dia Mathesios Dynamis, which literally translated signifies through knowledge power. Not the power of uncontrolled aggression, but the power to manage for social and economic good. Use the knowledge that you gained in extending the power of right and truth. Knowledge is not selfish or self-seeking, and the true student will seek and obtain knowledge for the greater purpose of helping others through service and transmission of things learned. The badge of the society is the key, symbolizing the key which unlocks the treasure house of the universe. It is in the form of the Greek letter delta. On the front of the key appear the Greek initials of the society, and above them is a full-rigged ship with sails set and colors flying, symbolizing the activities of business, not as a mercenary vocation, but as a bond which unites and blesses all mankind. The key and certificate are the tangible and visible evidence of the honor which you have attained. They should be 2 of your most cherished possessions, ones you will wear and display proudly. While Delta Mu Delta is not a social society, we encourage your active interest in the affairs of the chapter and your helpful friendship for every member. I don't know, does everybody have their cameras on? Can we make sure to turn cameras on, because the next part we'll do this reading of the statement to pledge in. So you'll read the following statement in which you'll formally accept the purpose of Delta Mu Delta. I will ask you to follow along while we read together. You can keep your microphone muted, but you must repeat the pledge. So I'll go ahead and begin. I, Brooke Grammer, solemnly affirm to all those present and those who have preceded me that I will serve the society to the best of my ability. I will observe the society's bylaws and provide counsel and aid for my fellow members. In accepting membership into Delta Mu Delta International Honor Society in Business Administration. Yeah. What?
They're not. Stop it. Hey. Sorry. They are not saying it with you.
Oh. Can everybody see my screen here?
Yeah, but I don't think they understand that they're supposed to say stop. I don't think they understood that they say it with you.
I apologize. I thought we were supposed to say it independently. I am ready.
Oh, well, so I'll explain a little. Technically, yes, but the issue is that we've had before is that we kind of all talk over each other, and I don't know that everyone wants to hear it repeated 3 whole separate times. So the idea is just that I'll read it out loud and then you'll read it out loud but on mute at the same time so that we're all pledging in essentially. Okay, everybody good?
Thank you.
Okay, I'll start over. Ready? Perfect. Thanks, guys. Sorry, we're still learning a lot of things when we're going through these processes. So, all right. So I, Brooke Grammer, solemnly affirm to all those present and those who have preceded me that I will serve the society to the best of my ability. I will observe the society's bylaws and provide counsel and aid for my fellow members. In accepting membership into Delta Mu Delta International Honor Society in Business Administration, I acknowledge the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon me. This pledge is evidence of my commitment to your fellowship. Okay, so that kind of ends the induction ceremony part. So we'll just go through a few notes to wrap things up. We will be holding a meeting on Teams December 3rd at 6 p.m. to go through a recap of what we've accomplished this semester and what we're planning for next semester, and also requesting any feedback that you may have. We'll open it up for a Q&A if anyone has anything they'd like to discuss. We'd also like to gain momentum on our social media presence. So Kaylee Blakely has taken on the role of managing our social media. She's actually kicked off our Facebook and LinkedIn profile so far this week. So we'll send that information in like a QR code or a link to the entire distribution probably by Sunday. So we want to get more awareness of our society out there and hopefully gain some interest through the social media. So we're asking anyone who's willing to provide some information for a member spotlight. So we'll send an email out with the details of what we're looking for. And if you're willing, if you could reply to Kaylee and myself and provide the photos, the answers to the questions we mentioned, that would be great. And we can try to keep our posts fairly consistent online to keep gaining that interest. And then last but not least, the exciting stuff is that we're planning to hold our inaugural Delta Mu Delta Honors Gala on Saturday, April 25th at the David Eisler Center. So right now, the tentative plan is to have the doors open at 5:30, allow half an hour for networking, photo opportunities, etc. And then we'll begin a condensed version of the induction ceremony at 6 p.m. So we do realize that inducting into an honor society is a big deal, and we're extremely happy to have you. So we want to have the opportunity to truly recognize you. With your loved ones present, we would we will present each of you with your certificate and pin, as well as cordial. Once the presentation side of it is complete, then we will have dinner. So this is really our first opportunity to make this event what we are hoping that it will be in the future, plan ahead and shape it into what we're expecting for years to come. So we're really excited about that. Also, Brooke Boron did send an email. I think she sent it to the entire distribution for all DMD members. So it's a Teams form requesting you to answer yes or no, or maybe if you'll attend. What we really need to figure out is a head count for the event so that we can make sure that April 25th will work based on the number of guests that we're expecting. So if it's over a certain number, we may need to consider a different date or a different location. So please make sure to fill that out. I think today is the due date for that. So if you could fill that form out, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't have it, then let us know. But you should have gotten it from Brooke earlier this week, I think, Monday or Tuesday. So, and that's it. So congratulations and welcome. As we mentioned on the previous slide and in the email sent on Tuesday, we're really working on gaining that social media interest in the society and having photos for our events to help spread the word. So we would like to take a photo at this point. So if you can keep your microphones muted, make sure your camera's on, then that would be great. And I'll go ahead and stop sharing so that Brooke can capture a photo of everybody. So I'll count to 3. Everybody say cheese. Brooke, are you ready? Sorry, I might have jumped the gun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheese. Delta Mu Delta. Perfect. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I know that the ceremony is kind of a fast thing, but we're really hoping that that gala that we'll hold in the spring will allow us to have the face-to-face and, like I mentioned, have the opportunity for your family and loved ones to be there to see you receive this honor. So thank you so much. Have a great and safe weekend, and we will talk soon.
Thank you.